You're not bad with money. You're not lazy. You're not irresponsible. Your brain just wasn't built for the world we live in today. And I can prove it. Scientists have known for decades that the part of your brain responsible for spending decisions is the exact same part that kept your ancestors alive 50,000 years ago. The problem is, that world is gone. Your brain isn't. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you why this happens and what you can actually do about it. Here's something nobody talks about. Nobody actually taught you how money works. Not really. You spent 12 years in school. You learned algebra, the history of ancient civilizations, how to dissect a frog. But how to manage the thing you'll spend your entire adult life chasing? Nothing. And it's not just school. Most parents didn't teach it either. Not because they didn't care, but because nobody taught them. So you entered adulthood with a 50,000-year-old brain and a credit card. Think about what your ancestors needed to survive. Food right now, shelter right now, safety right now, instant rewards, immediate threats, saving resources for 30 years from now. That wasn't even a concept. And here's the scary part. Your brain still works exactly the same way. Psychologists call this a mismatch, and it explains almost every bad financial decision you've ever made. Let me show you exactly what happens inside your brain when you're about to spend money. Researchers at Princeton University put people inside an MRI machine and showed them products they could buy. Then they watched what happened in the brain. What they found was this. Before any rational thought kicked in, before you even consciously decided anything, the emotional center of the brain lit up, the same region that reacts to pleasure, fear, and pain. That means you don't decide to buy something and then feel excited. You feel excited first. Then your brain creates a reason to justify it. That's why you've said things like, "I needed it," or "It was on sale. It would have been stupid not to buy it." You weren't lying. Your brain genuinely believed that after the emotional decision was already made. There's even a name for this. Behavioral economists call it the hot-cold empathy gap. When you're in a hot emotional state, excited, stressed, bored, even just hungry, your brain massively underestimates how differently you'll feel 10 minutes later. Stores know this. Websites know this. Every retailer on the planet is designed around this one fact, and most people have no idea it's happening to them. Here are the 3 most common psychological triggers used against you every single day. Number 1, artificial scarcity. Only 3 left in stock. Sale ends in 47 minutes. Your brain reads scarcity as danger. If something might disappear, the primal brain says, "Get it now." It doesn't matter if you don't need it. It doesn't even matter if you have the money. The urgency overrides logic, every time. Number 2, social proof. 47,000 people bought this. 4.8 stars, 12,000 reviews. Humans are tribal animals. For 99% of human history, if everyone around you was doing something, eating a plant, avoiding a path, gathering in one place, it was life or death information. Following the crowd meant surviving. Today, it means buying things you don't need because strangers on the internet did too. Number 3, the decoy effect. You go to a coffee shop. There are 3 sizes, small for $3, medium for $5.50, large for $6. Almost everyone picks the large. Not because they wanted a large, because the medium made it look like a great deal. The medium was never meant to be chosen. It's a decoy, designed to make the large feel like the obvious rational choice. You weren't manipulated into buying the wrong thing. You were guided toward the most profitable thing. Quietly, invisibly. This is happening everywhere. Every day. To everyone. Now. Here's the part that actually matters. You can't rewire your brain, but you can change the environment your brain operates in. 3 things that are proven to work. 1. Add friction. Remove your credit card from every website. Don't just save fewer things to your cart, make buying physically harder. Studies show that adding just 20 seconds of delay to a purchase reduces impulse buying by up to 40%. Your brain gives up on impulse if the reward takes effort. 2. Name your money. Don't have a savings account. Have a freedom account or a trip to Japan account or a never work a job I hate account. Your brain doesn't respond to numbers, it responds to meaning. When money has a name, it becomes harder to spend carelessly. 3. The 24-hour rule. For anything over $50 that wasn't already planned, wait 24 hours. That's it. Just wait. The emotional spike that triggered the desire drops significantly within a few hours. The rational brain comes back online. Most of the time, after 24 hours, you won't want it anymore. And the times you still do? That's probably something you actually need. None of these require willpower. They work with your brain, not against it. So let's bring this together. You are not bad. You are a human being with a brain that was built for a world that no longer exists. And you're living in a world specifically designed to exploit that mismatch every hour of every day. But now you know what's happening, and that changes everything. Next week, we're going to go even deeper. I'm going to show you the single psychological trick that makes people spend 40% more than they planned every time they walk into a store. You've experienced it hundreds of times. You just didn't know it had a name. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And if this video made you think, drop a comment below. I read every single one. See you next Tuesday.